evening to everyone all over the world. Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas on tonight's RWL Rage. Glad you're with us. My name's Don Hickson, and joining me will be Christy Ogilvie and Myron Schimmelman. We have, ladies and gentlemen, quite the lineup this evening. A usual 2 hours of RWL Mad Action, our last stop in Texas, before we pack it up and take it on the road to Japan. And we can't wait to get to Japan. Oh, this is going to be good. I've been talking it over with Shiro Torahara. We are going to have the best Japan tour ever.
And I haven't been on one for a while. Plus, I didn't go last year. So I'm definitely looking forward to this year's tour. But we got 2 hours to talk about all that. Let's get this party on the move, Mr. Hickson.
We'll begin tonight's 2 hours of RWL action with something unusual, something very special. Blair Davenport recently made her debut on Snarl, and she's going to make her debut on Rage tonight. And most unusually, her opponent will be the manager of Mad Dog Mark McKay, no less than Miss Morse X. Hey, there's a first time for everything. Right you are, Myron, but right now, let's turn it over to ring announcer Aria Mitchell.
Tonight's opening match, scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Making her way to the ring from Wellington, New Zealand, here is Blair Davenport.
You know, guys, everybody's talking about it, how quick Colin O'Toole signed this deal to get Blair Davenport into RWL just days after she was released by, the other company. Well, quite frankly, it was time. It's between winter and spring, and we like to bring in new blood every now and again, every year. And well, Blair Davenport, she seems to fit the profile pretty good. She most certainly does, with a most nasty reputation. Back in WWE, heaven only knows what she's got in mind. Here in RWL, she did not fare very well in her debut on Snarl against the obnoxious Brandy Knox, and I'm quite sure Blair Davenport is hoping to have better luck against Miss Morse X in this most unusual dual debut.
Can't lie about it and won't, but Blair Davenport didn't look too hot at all against Brandy Knox on Snarl. Frankly, she needs to do better here, and maybe she's got a chance against Miss Morse X, somebody who, being real, we know nothing about.
Boy, get a look at this.
Is she a good wrestler? Is she even trained? So those unknown factors could translate into a way-needed win for Blair Davenport.
I don't know much about Blair Davenport either, but I like what I see so far. And so we have this most unusual card opener with two debuting ladies going at it in single action.
And her opponent, joined at ringside by Mad Dog Mark McKay, from parts unknown, Miss Morse X.
A most unusual relationship between Miss Morse X and Mad Dog Mark McKay. And Mr. McKay, standing by his lady in this matchup, her first ever in RWL, at least known to us as Miss Morse X. Yeah, everybody's talking about it. Everybody wants to know who she is. There's a lot of crazy tinfoil hat conspiracy theories going around about who she is.
Well, Myron, honey, I don't have a tinfoil hat. So, who are they guessing she is then?
Well, a lot of people think she's a former RWL wrestler that, either didn't make it or quit or whatever. But one of the more popular theories is that one, she might be Candy Kane, formerly of the Bell Council, and two, she might be Madison Lovecraft, the former most beautiful woman in the world.
I don't even like talking about it, man. McKay is very not cool with people asking questions about Miss Morse X.
And so it's going to be a dual debut with Blair Davenport and Miss Morse X going at it in singles competition. Starting off tonight's RWL Rage, referee Tom Kanamura sounds the bell. They lock up collar and elbow. Wicked axe kick from Miss Morse X. Another kick to the face of Blair Davenport. Rebound off the ropes, flying fist. And Blair Davenport trying to get back to her feet here, hard right, spins her around, and look at this, Miss Morse X into a sleeper hold, but countered with a jawbreaker from Blair Davenport. Davenport rips Miss Morse to the corner. Morse countering. They lock up. Whipped into the corner again. Blair Davenport catching a clothesline. Miss Morse X covers. One. And just a one. As Blair Davenport has yet to mount any real offense in this matchup, it has been all Miss Morse X top rope, knee to the chest of Blair Davenport. Look at this. Miss Morse X doing a little bit of showing off for Mad Dog Mark McKay at ringside, and he's clearly impressed. Blair Davenport catches a wicked kick from Miss Morse X. Hard forearm. Takes Blair Davenport down right in front of Mad Dog Mark McKay. Miss Morse X driving knees into the leg of Blair Davenport. Rebound off the middle rope. Beautiful crossbody from Miss Morse X, who can obviously handle herself inside a wrestling ring. Miss Morse X way up top, knee to the chest again on Blair Davenport, and another pin attempt. 1, 2, and a near fall with a 2 count. Miss Morse X has to return to the drawing board here. And Blair Davenport has not done very well in this Rage debut matchup, with Miss Morse X displaying a definitely far more dominant strike. Knees to the back of Blair Davenport. Davenport rounded up again. Morse whips her to the ropes. Hard shot to the midsection. A kick, a right, a left, another forearm right. Up we go into the cradle position, back into the turnbuckle and spun out center ring. Blair Davenport absolutely being humiliated here. Here's a cover. 1, 2. But again, Blair Davenport raising that left shoulder just in time, much to the consternation of Miss Morse X, who gathers her up again. Blocks her up. Whoa, inverted Russian leg sweep, face first into the canvas goes Blair Davenport. Miss Morse X stalking Blair Davenport. Up over the shoulders, here we go. Knee to the head, go to sleeper. Cover. 1, 2, 3, and you can chalk it up. Blair Davenport absolutely owned by Miss Morse X.
The time was 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Your winner, Miss Morse X.
Okay, that says to me, that woman is a wrestler, through and through. No amateur could toss around Blair Davenport that way. So we don't know who Miss Morse X is, but we know she can handle herself pretty damn good. 3 minutes and 15 seconds, yo. That's the mark of a professional guy.
No question about it, Miss Morse X certainly capable inside the ring, handling Blair Davenport like an amateur. And we'll be back with more RWL Rage when we return from the break. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next on RWL Rage Tag Team Action with Team Chaos, Hostile, and Dr. Zodiac, managed by MJ Ferrantino, facing Mid-South champion Billy White Moon and Jim Dandy Deacons, the best of the West.
This next tag team match, scheduled for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. Coming down the aisle accompanied by MJ Ferrantino, and at a combined weight of 580 pounds, Haas, Tull, and Dr. Zodiac, Team Chaos.
Boy, I'll tell you what, the whiz kid Ferrantino, he's been keeping pretty busy. What with the Vandal Brothers, the Texan Ladies Association, and now he's got Team Chaos coming on out here, getting ready to do this tag team match. I'll tell you, Ferrantino, he's definitely got a lot of irons in the fire.
I heard where Ferrantino is offering double pay to either member of Team Chaos that can score a pin or tap out on Billy White Moon. Okay, well, a win over the Mid-South champion would be a big deal. It just seems mercenary of Ferrantino to offer someone double pay to pull it off. Most of the time, I'm good with whatever Ferrantino does, but that just seems like doing way too much.
Everybody's got a different method of managing, Christy. All right, well, Hostile and Dr. Zodiac merely waiting the arrival of Best of the West.
Their opponents, accompanied by the Lone Star superstar Tex McKenzie, and at a combined weight of 485 pounds, Jim Dandy Deacons, and the RWL Mid-South champion, Billy Whitemoon, Best of the West.
In recent weeks, it has been all about Billy Whitemoon and the Mid-South Championship, but tonight, he's reunited with tag team partner Jim Dandy Deacons in this 2-on-2 tag team matchup against Hostile and Dr. Zodiac Team Chaos. Keeping in mind, MJ Ferrantino is offering a double pay bounty to either member of Team Chaos that can score a pin or a tap out over Billy Whitemoon.
Nah, that's some sick and twisted BS.
Christy, there has been and always will be a dark side to the wrestling business. Dr. Zodiac and Jim Dandy Deacons starting us off here. Referee Tom Connemore sounds the bell. They come center ring, a jab from, Dr. Zodiac colliding with Jim Dandy Deacons. A stomp that takes Deacons down. Deacons sweeping the leg. Dr. Zodiac quickly back to his feet, drives a knee into the midsection. Oh, look at this. He couldn't move Deacons. Deacons whipped into the far corner. Whoa, jawbreaker. Jim Dandy Deacons using a shoulder tackle to take down Dr. Zodiac, whips him into the Best of the West corner. Here comes Billy Whitemoon, the Mid-South champion. Kick to the midsection. Whitemoon rounds up Dr. Zodiac. And Zodi about to catch it, top turnbuckle right to the face. Zodiac counters, back body drop for Billy Whitemoon. Billy Whitemoon with a nice arm drag. Rounds up Dr. Zodiac. Oh, a quick little forearm of, well, here we go, Jim Dandy Deacons. Brought back in here, double team, look at this. Whoa, guillotine, leg drop guillotine from Jim Dandy Deacons. Nice tandem work from Best of the West. Leg snap on Dr. Zodiac, laying center ring. Jim Dandy rounds him up, whips him into his team's corner again, and brings him out the hard way. Deacon stomps the arm. Dr. Zodiac gathered back up again. Whipped into the Best of the West corner again, quickly escaping. Goes after Billy Whitemoon as well. Whips Jim Dandy Deacons into the referee. Down goes Tom Connemora. And here's a tag that he didn't even see. Hostile moves in, double tandem move. Takes Jim Dandy Deacons down to the canvas. Deacons counters, shoulder tackle. Down goes Hostile. Here comes Billy Whitemoon again. Whitemoon whipped into the corner, escapes the corner. Hostile counter whipped into the opposing team's corner. Look at this quick counter from Hostile. Rounds him up for the belly to belly, but no way. Billy Whitemoon with a series of hard rights breaks that party up right away. Slammed down. Look at this. Hostile counter. Billy Whitemoon with a shot to the midsection, fails to connect with a dropkick. Hard right hand from Whitemoon. Whitemoon whips Hostile into his team's corner again. Here we go. Jim Dandy Deacons brought in on the tag, and another double team. Double knees to the back of Hostile. Hostile trying to find his way out of here, but there's no way. Jim Dandy Deacons right there to prevent. Stomp to the arm of Hostile. So, counters with a back body drop on Jim Dandy. And into a blatant choke. He has definitely, Jim Dandy and Best of the West have certainly provoked Hostile into a bad mood here. Jim Dandy Deacons whipped into the corner. Jim Dandy in trouble here. Jim Dandy quick with the counter, escapes the corner. Again, counter whipping Hostile into his team's corner. Hostile counters, kicks, escapes. Whips Deacons to the ropes. Collision. Deacons counters with a hard right forearm. Whips Hostile into the corner one more time, and here we go. One more double team move here. Hostile. Inverted atomic drop and a kick from Jim Dandy. Hostile back to his feet. Billy Whitemoon right there on the scene. Whoa, side suplex. Hostile in desperate need of a tag. Billy Whitemoon Lines up the arm, gets ready to throw the switch, and ow! Whoa! Both arms snapped on that one. Billy White Moon with a kick to the back of Hostel. So close yet so far though. Dr. Zodiac, he could make the tag if he could just reach out. Billy White Moon preventing that by dragging him to his team's corner. Here comes Jim Dandy, stomped to the midsection, and another. Deacon putting all his weight behind the lower back of Haas Tull. Tull rounded up again, counters with a kick and a chop. Haas. Whoa, cheap shot from Dr. Zodiac, down goes Jim Dandy Deacons. Deacons gathered up again, Deacons counters. Whips Haas Tull to his team's corner yet again. And here we go, another double team from Best of the West. Arm snap from Billy White Moon. A counter from Haas Tull, a counter from Billy White Moon, a chop across the chest, a knee across the back. Billy White Moon, with the full support of this crowd in Dallas. Haas Tull brings himself back in for a reset. White Moon, whipped to the opposing team's corner, escapes the corner, forearm, and another. White Moon, here he is, winding it up, boom, hard right hand. Down goes Haas Tull. Tull gathered up again. Whipped into the Best of the West corner, and here we go. Haas Tull, the reluctant recipient of an invitation to a boot party from Best of the West. Jim Dandy Deacons and Billy White Moon taking merry turns, just stomping away. And Haas Tull doesn't even see it coming. Here's the coup de grace. There's that drop kick from Jim Dandy Deacons. Haas Tull desperately trying to make his way to his partner, but no good. Jim Dandy Deacons with the cover. 1, 2, and somehow Haas Tull powering out of the pin. Jim Dandy Deacons, here we go, a series of jabs. Oh, here we go, a little fancy dancy right there. Boom! Double shot to the chest. Down goes Haas Tull. Jim Dandy covers. 1, not even a 1. With Dr. Zodiac right there to break up the pin. Double knees to the back from Billy White Moon. Out goes Dr. Zodiac. Haas Tull back to his feet. And here we go, bionic elbow right across the head of Haas Tull. Cover. 1, 2, 3. No Dr. Zodiac to save the day. Best of the West winning this matchup over Team Chaos by pinfall. Let's get the official time.
The time was 6 minutes and 47 seconds. Your winners, Best of the West.
All right, it's Jim Dandy Deacons, showing why he's one half of a whole, scoring the 1, 2, 3 on Haas Tull, putting another W in Best of the West's books, and it wasn't exactly easy. Haas and Zodi didn't hold back, and Jim and Billy still pick up the win.
Hey, you gotta be proud of that. After all, Haas and Zodiac, they're not exactly slouches. They play hard. But for Billy and Jim Dandy Deacons to come up with this win, that's pretty impressive. Best of the West can certainly be proud of themselves. Nice win. It most certainly was. Jim Dandy Deacons and Billy White Moon prevailing over Team Chaos. And we'll be back with more RWL Rage when we return from the break. Stay with us. Up next on Rage, Cruiserweight competition in the mighty RWL manner with the Cocoa Beach Wonderkin Tommy Wilcox, with Faye Crawford by his side, set to face the Puerto Rican masked sensation El Vejigante. And if this doesn't shape up to be a major Cruiserweight match, I don't know what will.
Set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by the Fairfield Fox Faye Crawford from Cocoa Beach, Florida, weighing 195 pounds, one half of the Rage Tag Team Champions. Here's Tommy Wilcox.
Since winning the Rage Tag Team Championships with Oliver Hollywood, it's been like a light snapped on for Tommy Wilcox, who's been spinning his wheels for the better part of last year. But now, it's a whole different thing. He's a whole different person. Everything's changed. And now Tommy Wilcox is back on top of the scene in the tag team division.
Most people will remember Tommy Wilcox spent a lot of last year battling between Scotty Priest, Gary Galaxy, and Tony Dangerous, and not really making a lot of progress until he partnered up with Ollie Wood, and they've been tag team champions twice already, if you'll remember. They did take the Snarl Tag Team Championships from the Psychodelics for a few weeks late last year, and you can't call it a small victory, cause any win that brings you to championship gold, even for a day, is a big win.
You'll get no arguments from me on that one, Christy.
His opponent, from Loaiza, Puerto Rico, weighing 204 pounds, El Vejigante.
Alright, well, Ari Mitchell having a little bit of trouble pronouncing the name of El Vejigante, a name which I'll grant you're not likely to see at work or school on a daily basis. Nonetheless, the masked Puerto Rican sensation El Vejigante here to mix it up with Tommy Wilcox in what I think is going to be an excellent cruiserweight matchup.
He's done exactly what he was hired to do, and that was shake up the cruiserweight division a little, only he's done a little more than just a little. El Vejigante has definitely delivered the goods on that score. Now, we want to see how he does against the Cocoa Beach Wunderkind.
Absolutely. If he can whip Tommy Wilcox, he's going to be just fine. Well, one thing we'll see here for certain is a terrific battle of cruiserweights. Tommy Wilcox and El Vejigante all set to go. Referee Willie Johnson sounds the bell, and here we go. Tommy Wilcox, with a withering series of shots and a fireman's carry, takes El Vejigante down to the canvas. Beautiful springboard off the ropes moonsault from Tommy Wilcox. Wilcox with a kick to the back of El Vejigante. Wilcox making his way all the way up and all the way down. Leg drop right across El Vejigante, cover one, and just a one. El Vejigante powering out, slam face first into the mat. Tommy Wilcox in control from the word go here, misses with the moonsault. El Vejigante finding his way out of the way. Enziguri from Wilcox takes El Vejigante down. El Vejigante slams him face first into the mat. A series of short wrist clutch kicks and a forearm puts Wilcox down on the canvas. El Vejigante trying for the high-risk maneuver, doesn't get it. Goes for the spear instead and succeeds. Tommy Wilcox on the receiving end, arm drag from El Vejigante. Jawbreaker from Tommy Wilcox all the way up. Whoa, did you see that? What a Hurricane Rana. Absolutely beautiful from Tommy Wilcox. Hard right hands across the head of El Vejigante. El Vejigante counters with a kick. Rebounds off the middle rope, flying fist. Tommy Wilcox goes down. Wilcox catches a headbutt from El Vejigante. The masked Puerto Rican superstar opening up on Tommy Wilcox, a knee across the crook of the arm, a knee across the back. A basement dropkick to the back of the head of Wilcox. El Vejigante drives a knee into the lower back. El Vejigante absolutely going berserk, driving knees into Tommy Wilcox here. Locks him up. Here we go. A little snapmare and a little knee right to the head. El Vejigante gathers up Wilcox. There's that beautiful arm drag again from El Vejigante. And El Vejigante rounds up Wilcox. Wilcox with another jawbreaker. Tried for the dropkick, wound up getting caught, catches a stomp to the abdomen. El Vejigante extremely quick. El Vejigante winding up the single leg crab on Tommy Wilcox. Wilcox with no means of egress to find a rope. Wilcox takes himself all the way up to the top rope. El Vejigante with the right, can't stop him. And whoa! Whoa my! Tommy Wilcox off the ropes, crossbody. And look at this, he's not finished yet. Tommy Wilcox whips El Vejigante to the ropes. Whoa, look at this sunset flip, but a kick to the side of the head of El Vejigante. Another moonsault off the ropes. Wilcox covers. 1, 2, and no. El Vejigante finds his way out of the pin Despite mounting absolutely almost no offense so far, Tommy Wilcox up on the middle rope. Here we go. Whoa, what a DDT from the middle rope. Tommy Wilcox displaying some new skills here this evening. Whips Elva Gigante into the far corner. Has him up on the top turnbuckle. This could be catastrophic. Here we go. Look at this. Whoa, sunset flip from the top rope. And Elva Gigante struggling to get to his feet. Here's Tommy Wilcox. Sets it up. Salida del Sol covers. 1, 2. No, not a 3. Almost a 3, but Elva Gigante powering out another moonsault from Tommy Wilcox. The Cocoa Beach Wonderkin back in control here. Elva Gigante sweeps the leg, takes him down. Rounds him up again. What a spin kick from Elva Gigante. And oh man, the crowd here, they're feeling it. He's feeling it. Elva Gigante unloads with that missile shoulder. Covers. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, I don't believe it. Tommy Wilcox powering out from Elva Gigante's best move. And Elva Gigante taking his time getting around the ring, figuring out what he wants to do next. Wilcox trying to make it back to his feet, catches a knee to the head from Elva Gigante. Here we go, knee right across the head of Wilcox again. Elva Gigante definitely doing some damage here. Wilcox counters, kick to the midsection, takes Elva Gigante down. Elva Gigante counters with a kick, follows it up with a stomp. And here we go again with that beautiful arm drag. The monkey toss sort of arm drag from Elva Gigante. And he's going for it again. Wilcox absolutely getting ragdolled here by Elva Gigante. Hard right, hard kick, a chop, another kick. Elva Gigante countered by Tommy Wilcox. Kick to the midsection. Wilcox with a kick to the back. Off the top rope moonsault. Beautifully executed. Wilcox again going for it a second time. Another top rope springboard moonsault from Tommy Wilcox. Kick across the back. Hey, Crawford rallying Wilcox towards victory here, and he ain't doing bad. Kick to the midsection. And whoa, look at this. Nicely done. Here's another pin. 1, 2. And again, no, Elva Gigante absolutely refusing to give up here. Wilcox with a couple of kicks and a jawbreaker. Down goes Elva Gigante. Back on his feet. Whoa! Both men try for the move and neither one nails it. Elva Gigante rebounds off the ropes. There's the ankles and there's the whirligig for Tommy Wilcox. Elva Gigante with a couple of stomps. Wilcox charges, catches right a kick. Counters another kick. Wilcox with a series of kicks of his own against Elva Gigante. Rebounds off the ropes. Look at that. Steps over and whoa, basement drop kick. Tommy Wilcox showing off some skills here this evening. And whoa, here we go. The leg drop right across the throat. 1, 2. And again, somehow, Elva Gigante. Something preternatural keeping him going. Wilcox. One more time. Try for the Salida del Sol. Look at this. Elva Gigante counters it. And now Elva Gigante going to exploit Wilcox's mistake. All the way up and all the way down. Whoa, my, did you see that right across the back of Tommy Wilcox? Elva Gigante covers. 1, 2. Are you kidding me? Tommy Wilcox somehow getting that left shoulder up. Elva Gigante forced to begin again. Another one of those arm drags. Well, look at this. Elva Gigante queuing it up here, whatever he's got in mind. Running clothesline. And there's a second. Wilcox countered. Swept down by Elva Gigante. And he is hot. Here we go. The masked Puerto Rican sensation really starting to pour it on here on Tommy Wilcox, who is rapidly losing momentum by the moment. Tommy Wilcox being cranked on here by Elva Gigante. Oh my, did you see that? A seated rebound off the top rope. Elva Gigante with that spin kick. Down goes Wilcox again. Cover. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Up. Absolutely among these two athletes. Absolutely leaving it all in the ring here. Elba Gigante goes topside. Here we go again. High-risk maneuver. Oh, catches a couple of knees from Tommy Wilcox. Wilcox, with that ring savvy, saves the day for himself. Look at this, a roll and a kick, and down goes Elba Gigante. Wilcox covers. 1, 2. Absolutely unbelievable. Hands. Neither one of these men willing to give up this match no matter how hard. Tommy Wilcox stalking Elba Gigante. One more time to Salida del Sol. Maybe the third time's the charm. 1, 2, 3, and it certainly is. Tommy Wilcox defeats Elba Gigante by pinfall.
The time was 9 minutes and 11 seconds. Your winner, Tommy Wilcox.
It's really amazing. You know, to me, it's like Tommy Wilcox woke up late last year after being in this long Rip Van Winkle kind of sleep, because he is definitely back. His partnership with Oliver Hollywood has definitely been a game changer. It's been pivotal.
There's people out there, and not very smart ones, who will say Faye Crawford has been cracking a whip on Tommy, that she pushed him too hard. Well, maybe she pushes just hard enough to bring Tommy out of his comfort zone to succeed, and I'd bet you anything, Tommy Wilcox is grateful to have her. People shouldn't criticize what they don't understand, and I wish some people would learn that.
We'll be right back with more. As we continue with tonight's RWL Snarl, again, something new and unusual in the tag team department, this time with the X-Clan, Mad Dog X and the Black Sinister, guided by Magic, facing the Texas Hangman, and backed by, look who it is, Hangman Tex Lynch from RWL Snarl. He's in his home state. You gotta give him a break. He's gonna do a little showing off.
The next tag team match is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Coming down the aisle, accompanied by Magic at a combined weight of 340 pounds from Newark, New Jersey, and over 400 years of oppression, Mad Dog X and the Black Sinister, the X-Clan.
The X-Clan, it seems, fishing in any available waters. Their last match, a victory, an upset win over the Psychedelics at Snarl. And it's a question of, well, tonight, what are they going to do against the Texas Hangman?
It's not a guaranteed slam dunk for either team the way I see it. Yeah, Tex has the bigger, more powerful team, but the speed of the X-Clan, it could give X and Sinister the edge they need, because if they let the Texas Hangman get a firm hold on them, they won't last very long.
They won't last very long at all, that's a guarantee.
Their opponents led to the ring by Snarl GM, Hangman Tex Lynch, at a combined weight of 565 pounds, from the Lone Star State, Killer, and Psycho, the Texas Hangman.
Killer and Psycho commonly left in the care of MJ Ferrantino, but tonight, the Snarl General Manager Hangman Tex Lynch, backing the team that he created with his Memphis Million money, the Texas Hangman 2.0, and he is especially proud of this team. It's going to be interesting to see how they fare against the X-Clan. You know what's neat about identically dressed tag teams? You can pull a switch and the referee will never know. It's been done. The Black Sinister and Texas Hangman Killer, who always starts. Beginning this tag match, Willie Johnson sounds the bell. Killer with Sinister up over the shoulder, but Black Sinister inverted DDT on Killer. Look at this. Beautifully executed moonsault by the Black Sinister. Rounds up Killer and whips him toward the X-Clan's corner. And, running dropkick that takes him down. Killer finding himself in a bit of a predicament in the early goings here. Hangman Tex Lynch exhorting Killer to get it going here. Whoa, another dropkick from the Black Sinister. Killer whips Sinister to his team's corner. Here we go. Here comes Psycho on the tag. Big crossbody. A lot of weight coming down. Psycho with a kick. A shot to the head. Black Sinister countering with a series of kicks. And look at this drive to the Hurricane Rana. Wound up getting powerbombed. Psycho follows it up with a stomp. Rounds up the Black Sinister. Has him up over the shoulders. And here we go. Whoa! Flapjack pancake face first into the mat. Psycho follows it up with a stomp. And the Black Sinister. Now he's the one in trouble. As Killer moves back in. Whoa! Hard forearm takes down the Black Sinister. Sinister counters with a nice uppercut. Look at this. Whoa, clothesline. As Killer resumes the attack on the Black Sinister. Black Sinister with the whip into the X-Clan's corner. Killer escaping the corner. Whips Black Sinister to his team's corner. Sinister counters and escapes the corner. There's a hard elbow. Killer insisting he stay in that corner. And here comes Psycho on the tag. And another devastating crossbody. So much weight crashing down. The Black Sinister finally making the tag. Mad Dog X coming in. Here we go. Didn't he like walking into a brick wall. That did not work out. My goodness. Psycho, boom, right there with the DDT. Mad Dog X in trouble, straight out of the gate. Rolled over, goes for the covered one, and only a one. Mad Dog X powering out relatively easily. Look at this. Mad Dog X counters and escapes. Whips Psycho into his team's corner, but no way. Psycho getting out of the way in a hurry. Whoa! Clotheslined out onto the floor. And there goes Mad Dog X. Magic assisting Mad Dog X to his feet. Psycho catches a kick to the midsection. Psycho counters with an elbow to the leg. Mad Dog X fighting back against Psycho. Look at this, another nice counter. A chop across the chest. Psycho driven into the apron by Mad Dog X. The referee continues to count. Psycho counters. Mad Dog X counters again into the apron. This one has spiraled out of control, hot, quick, and in a hurry. Mad Dog X with a series of kicks. Mad Dog X countered by Psycho. Another counter by Mad Dog X. And this has turned into a brawl on the outside. As Psycho tries to escort Mad Dog X somewhere, but he counters with elbows. And here we go. One more time into the barricade. And oh man, raining right hands on Mad Dog X as Psycho makes his way back inside the ring. The referee continuing to count Mad Dog X of the X-Clan on the outside. Magic staring daggers at Psycho. Here we are. Mad Dog X back in the ring. Psycho whipped in the corner one more time, but escapes the corner. Winds up Mad Dog X. Whoa, nice counter into a drop toe hold. Psycho rounds up Mad Dog X. Another DDT, landing the head of Mad Dog X right into the canvas. Mad Dog X in a whole bunch of trouble right here. Psycho has him up over the shoulders. Michinoku driver. This could be the end right here. One, but no. Black Sinister breaking up the pin. And now Killer going after the Black Sinister. As Mad Dog X continues to duke it out with Psycho. Everybody's in the ring now and there's no getting it under control. Psycho winds up Mad Dog X. Mad Dog X counters. Down goes Killer as the Black Sinister resumes his corner. Mad Dog X laid out just about center ring. And Psycho goes back to work. Stomping all over. And here we go, another counter. A nice arm drag. Wait a minute here. Whoa, look at the blood pouring down Mad Dog X. And here we go. Magic getting directly involved here. And there we go. Psycho about to be treated to a triple powerbomb. And that, whoa, well now. Referee Willie Johnson should be ejecting Magic. But here we go. Psycho covered, but here we go. Killer breaking up the pin. And again, everybody's in the ring, and it's all out of control. X-Clan with a double team on Killer. Driving knees into the midsection. Psycho sweeps the leg. Mad Dog X, an absolute mess. And Psycho sets him up over the shoulders. And where are we going here? Another Michinoku driver. Here's the cover, but again, too close to the ropes. Psycho has to try it again. Look at this. Mad Dog X, absolutely. Whoa, what a slam. Head first into the canvas. Went Mad Dog X. Mad Dog X with a sweep of the leg. And mercifully tagging in the Black Sinister. And Psycho laid out center ring. Here we go. Black Sinister sets it up. Look at this, a counter into a slam. And down goes the Black Sinister. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. The Texas Hangmen win this one by pinfall over the X-Clan.
The time was 7 minutes and 26 seconds. Your winners, the Texas Hangmen.
Well, there you have it. The Texas Hangman snatching one away from the X-Clan. And it bears repeating, Hangman Tex Lynch has got to be extraordinarily proud of this custom tag team that he has created. Despite Magic's interference, despite the triple powerbomb, despite the edge the X-Clan had, it was all taken away by the Texas Hangmen in just a matter of seconds.
X-Clan did use their speed to their advantage like I thought they would. But damn, Killer and Psycho. I feel like Tex has been hiding those two monsters till the time was right. And if the time's right, baby, the tag team division better get nervous.
Indeed, we'll be right back with more RWL Rage right after the break. Coming up next on RWL Rage, something new, different, and unusual in the 6-woman tag department as the Angels of Anarchy, Wendy Hardcore, Heather Hardcore, and Nikki Judas Hardcore line up and join forces against Les Femmes Fatales, Jet Williams, Mimi Emerson, and a special guest appearance by Taylor Holly Combe.
The word is, Jeannie Parker has recruited THC as a possible third member of Les Femmes, and this right here? It's her tryout.
The next 6-woman tag team match, scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, Wendy O. Hardcore, Heather Hardcore, and Nikki Judas Hardcore. They are the Angels of Anarchy.
The AOA, former Ladies Tag Trio Champions, the Hardcore Sisterhood, Wendy, Heather, and Nikki, all here tonight, looking to take a shot at Les Femmes Fatales with Taylor Holly Combe. Now, I'm all for THC, hooking up with Les Femmes, but it's going to be awkward the first time around, no matter what you say, and I think maybe the Angels of Anarchy got a bit of an advantage here.
Huh. Don't you think Jeannie Dynamite's had those three practicing together? Trust me, there aren't going to be any hiccups with this trio. I don't think the AOA has too much of a chance here.
Well, yeah, if she's had them in training, that's going to be a completely different thing. Well, no matter what happens, Les Femmes Fatales and Taylor Holly Combs is going to make up for an interesting combination.
Their opponents, the RWL Ladies Tag Trio Champions, Jet Williams and Goddess Mimi Emerson, Les Femmes Fatales, and, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, THC, Taylor Holly Combs.
Well, all right, THC, Taylor Holly Combs, former Women's International Champion, linking up with Jet Williams and Mimi Emerson, Les Femmes Fatales, at the behest of Jeannie Dynamite. And this trio could shake things up in the future. The way I understand it is that Jeannie's got a lot of pressure just being women's world champion. So she's going to let Taylor Holly Combs fill in her spot. Maybe they'll use the Freebird rules with the ladies trio tag titles. I don't know. Well, perhaps, but we'll have to see how things shake out. As Jet Williams and Nikki Judas Hardcore get ready to go, the bell sounds. Nikki locks up with Jet. Hip toss. And down goes Jet Williams back on her feet. Counters with a kick. Rebounds off the ropes. manages to kick down Nikki Judas Hardcore. No doubt trying for the Whirlicane Rana, but didn't nail it. And here we go into a submission right off the bat. Jet Williams not wasting any time here. Nikki Judas Hardcore finds her way out, locks up Jet Williams. And here we go, chicken wing suplex with a bridge, one, but only a one. Jet Williams counters with a kick, gets back on her feet, takes herself all the way up topside. Nikki Judas right by near the corner. Boom! Beautiful moonsault. Jet Williams covers, 1, 2. Heather Hardcore there to break up the pin. Taylor Holly Combs trying to show Heather the door, but no dice. Returns to her corner. Heather Hardcore catches the suplex from Jet Williams. Jet returns to Nikki Judas Hardcore. Nikki back on her feet. Jet with a right. Whips Nikki to the corner, but Nikki puts on the brakes, goes behind, tries for the Russian leg sweep. Nikki Judas Hardcore with elbows to the midsection. And a running heel kick that takes down Jet Williams. Nikki Hardcore stretching the arm of Jet Williams. And in comes Wendy O Hardcore. Wendy standing there for Jet Williams. Here we go. Jet Williams pitches Wendy out over the top rope and out onto the floor. Look at this. The bravado of Jet Williams. Absolutely astounding. Wendy Hardcore perhaps mocking Jet Williams, perhaps unwisely. Whoa! Jet Williams' head slammed down to the floor by Wendy. Knees to the head from Jet Williams. Now Jet drives the knee into the floor. Wendy Hardcore in some pain there. Jet Williams with a series of kicks, several, and a hard right that takes Wendy down to the floor. Jet Williams locking Wendy into a single leg crab on the outside. Referee counting, but down goes Jet Williams. Wendy Hardcore gathers Jet Williams up. A disrespectful slap, a kick, and a hip toss counter from Jet Williams. The referee continuing to count here. Things are getting tight. Jet Williams returns to the ring. Wendy Hardcore is laid out. Jet Williams taking herself all the way topside. Jet Williams waiting for Wendy Hardcore to stand up, and here she goes. Whoa! Top rope Hurricane Rana, absolutely amazing from Jet Williams of Les Femmes Fatales. Jet with a series of blows. Rounds up Wendy, up over the shoulder, but Wendy Hardcore counters with a chop block, taking Jet Williams down. Kick to the midsection. Jet Williams counters. Locks up Wendy, an elbow to the face. Wendy Hardcore rolled towards the barricade as Jet Williams returns to the ring. The referee's count again in play here. Jet Williams conferring with her Femmes Fatales tag mates. Out over the top rope and back out there and restarting the count. Jet Williams with a leg snap on Wendy. Wendy has been on the outside for some time now. Drives a knee into the crook of the arm of Wendy Hardcore. Wendy brought back to her feet by Jet Williams. Kick to the midsection. And whoa! Beautiful flip right there. Jet Williams extremely aggressive with Wendy Hardcore at the moment. Jet takes herself back inside. Wendy snaps out of it, and again, Jet Williams returning to the outside. Absolutely incredible. Whoa! Inverted Hurricane Rana, landing Wendy Hardcore on the top of her head, out there on the floor. Again, the knee driven into the crook of the arm. Jet Williams absolutely unloading on Wendy Hardcore. Head first into the ring post. Oh man, that is terrible. Wendy Hardcore definitely stunned after that collision with the ring post. Jet Williams does not like to be mocked. And she's made. Whoa, are you kidding me? Are you serious? Jet Williams takes herself back outside again and goes back to work. on Wendy Hardcore, who hasn't even had an whoa! Inverted Russian leg sweep face first into the floor. And Wendy Hardcore has not even had a single opportunity to tag a partner here. As Jet Williams once again comes in and comes out, resumes the count all over again, and continues to pummel Wendy Hardcore. Wendy Hardcore finally countering, locks up Jet, kick to the midsection, and counters the flip that she received from Jet Williams just a moment ago. Wendy Hardcore countered by Jet Williams, a kick to the head. Jet Williams rounds her up, DDT. Face first into the floor. A soccer kick to the midsection and another. Jet Williams of Les Femmes Fatales. Absolutely doing a single match here with Wendy Hardcore. Doesn't care about anything else. You'd think she didn't have tag team partners. Whoa, what a Hurricane Rana. You would think she didn't have tag team partners, that this was all about just her and Wendy Hardcore. Wendy catches a hard right from Jet Williams. And Jet Williams absolutely going berserk on Wendy Hardcore of the Angels of Anarchy. Again, the referee's count in play, as it has been several times in this matchup. Jet Williams nails the whirligig. And down goes Wendy Hardcore yet again. Wendy pitched halfway across towards the timekeeper's area as Jet Williams returns to the ring again. It's a question of whether she's going to come back. Her time is running out. Wendy Hardcore in big trouble, not responding as Jet Williams celebrates what could be a time. Oh, there it is. Les Femmes Fatales winning this match by countout.
At 7 minutes and 1 second, Wendy Hardcore has been counted out. Your winners by countout, Les Femmes Fatales and Taylor Holly Combs.
Admittedly, while Taylor Holly Combs didn't really do too much in this matchup, the fact remains they have beaten the AOA by countout, and that can't be a bad thing.
You can't blame Taylor Holly Combs, since Jet Williams was just so obviously dominant over Wendy Hardcore. It's not that she didn't get to do anything. It's only Jet Williams seemed to be having a very good night. I'm sure Taylor's next guest appearance with Les Femmes will be different, but for now, win is a win, no matter who scored it.
A valid argument, Christy, and we'll be right back with more RWL Rage right after the break. Please stay with us.